I got to go there. I got to go deep, and I got to go painful. But then there's days when that just doesn't come, and I think that's when you show your professionalism of how to approximate what, you know, what you do on a great day and do it on an average day.
Right.
You know, to keep your level up there at least, you know, a full 75%.
And it depends on so many things, as we were
Right,
saying.
right.
You know, it depends on
laundry.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. How, you know, did you trip up on your way in? Did you have a bad phone call, or is the actor that you're working with, or the actress that you're working with, is the dynamic? What's the dynamic there today? And then you've got who's in the audience, and how did they travel to the theatre?
I know.
And it's kind of a, you know, a composition of all of those things, and every now and then, quite miraculously, they all come together. It's very rare, and then you get this kind of alchemy, don't you?
I don't know, it's just me and the people I'm with.
Yeah.
And that's like, that's nirvana to me, you know, just being
Yes, exactly.
completely in the world that we've been creating and trusting it and not worrying about them.
And it's so interesting, we were talking about this beforehand, is that there is this living, breathing organism in this moment in time with these people, like now, these people and those people that are there. And the optimal is, you know, it's not just the phrase give a performance for nothing. We are in a service business. And so there's a lot of energy exchange among us before we start the show. And that is incredibly helpful to me to get to shut out, get rid of my day, come present, really love them so deeply. But I also know that if I'm lost in the play, or I'm somewhere else, or I see my ex, you know, whatever, whatever, that all of a sudden, if I look there, I'm home. I'm right there. Dan Lauria talks about that all the time. You just look right there, and it's like, oh, there you are.
Right.
And that helps me tremendously.
I'm a big proponent of the 5-minute hug.
Yeah. I love that.
I love it. We do it, and it's important. Look at each other.
Does it matter to you, I mean, like the percentage of your audience that are sports fans? Doesn't that make a difference in what?
Oh, that's such a good question. You know, the magic of that is that many of these people have never been to a play before.
Right.
And so all of a sudden this new group of people has entered the world of the theater. And it has this combination. And so I've often said this is the people's play. So yes, because they are experiencing something they've never experienced before.
And I'm a Packers fan. It made me cry.
That's one element, I think, though, to what the theater's always been about. And we have the same situation. I mean, I've never been in a play where more than half the audience is probably it's their first time to the theater.
Of course,
and they might be coming to see Chris Rock, and 2 minutes into the play, they're in the play.
Yeah.
They've forgotten.
Yeah.
And we're doing a play that takes place in Times Square today. We're doing it in Times Square. There's sounds of subways and people on people and ambient noise, and these people are talking back to the play. And when I tell you it doesn't interrupt anything,
they're going to come see another play.
Right.
They're going to come back again because they've had an experience. And isn't that what we all want them to do, is to have that experience of coming to the theater?
Yeah.
I mean,